Audio. We're rolling.
So Tyrone called me and said, come and look at this work, and then showed me some of Juanita's work, and then said, you must work with Juanita. And I was quite excited because I thought it was very good.
I'm Juanita. Yeah, so Tyrone phoned me and said John and me should do an exhibition together.
She's like, fuck this guy, he can't paint. So then what was very interesting was to start off with swapping stuff. So in other words, like being handed plastic and then the dryer thing, and thinking I understood how it all worked, but having no fucking idea how it really worked, and trying to plan too soon what this is. Hey look, this looks like an ear. You were quite patient about that, I thought.
Then you melted all the back things together. I remember that took ages to fix.
That took a long time to fix. And then I was getting too fancy, like, so to take a canvas that I thought was quite cool and then just give it to someone else, and they just go with it like a fuck, and you're like, okay, wow, I never thought about that. But there's something quite cool about giving someone else something to finish.
Yeah, I loved that one, but we only did that one once.
Twice.
Oh, the other one, yeah, but I tried
really
to fix it again, but it didn't really come out.
But then I also think there's that thing of like fuck you-ness, like we have a fuck you-ness which we share, I think. So the paperworks were very much like a statement about
But the chicken and that.
the chicken, Christ, the blow-up zombie,
Yes,
Jesus.
yes. Jesus, definitely.
Which I'm very excited about. Sculpture, actually, that's very exciting, and not because it's controversial. It's because why do we not look at other religious figures as like suicide bombers? Because ultimately that's what they did.
Yeah, martyrs sacrificing themselves.
Yeah, but then we get the bill. You know, like I killed myself, but now you owe me for the rest of your lives.
Because I died for your sins. I mean, what's about it?
So what's the difference between a guy in a marketplace now or that guy with nails? I mean. So I think that's particularly important for children to come and see that exhibition. That's a very important one.
Break down perceptions, I suppose, is what a lot of it's about with the statues, I think.
And they're made of material that's transient. So plastic is artificial and bubble wrap is essentially air, and paper mache is kind of held together with glue and hope, which is what most things are.
Impermanence, yeah. It's not supposed to last forever.
Yeah. And if you lock something in bronze, like forever, you're basically saying that you can never improve on this moment. Well, it's quite egotistical.
I know. Well, some bronzes are cool.
Whereas I think we both agree that like things change. Like a painting or a sculpture could be cool, and then suddenly it's fucked. And then you have to fix it. And where I love what Juanita can do is like I'll leave and go, oh, it's a fucking disaster. And then I come back and it's been reimagined, like it's a new angle, it's got new shapes, and like where to put a color patch or where to.
Oh, thanks, man.
No,
I like doing that.
I
Fixing
mean that.
stuff. Yeah. Fixing it when it didn't. I'm always waiting to just get it perfect. That'll never work.
Yeah, and then also the materials, like working not with canvas and oil all the time, and like. It's all very fucking takes itself very seriously. Sometimes you just find something on the ground, or you force something that's not supposed to be that to be that, and there's something quite profound about.
Yeah, much more creative.
It's much
something
more
creative about that than just buying your oils.
Yeah, it's almost like an act of like, it's back to fuck you-ness. It's like you will be part of an exhibition. You are art, you stick. And then, not just are you art, but you're a claw in which Jesus holds the suicide button.
Yeah.
Like that's cool. The books, I mean, the idea of cutting up books and making them part of the vibe.
Yeah, it all comes together somehow. All those books we bring, where those guys with the words are standing on, I mean, it all works.
Yeah, and also I think it's a very important lesson not to be precious about your art, like boundaries. You know, why do I have to have these rules and then you have your rules? But then you have this like cool moment where you kind of just mash all the rules together, and then it's this cool stuff comes out.
Yeah, cool stuff happens.